Hi guys, welcome back. Time to get these channel messages in for today. I love peace and happiness messages. We're going to start with the words of clarity. If anybody is ready to get your personal reading, needs some help, some assistance in this, something you're working on, go to the website. I definitely have some appointments available for you. The words of clarity for us today, love source God, creator of all that ever is, was, would be, or could be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, mom and dad. Thank you to all my ancestors. All right, for love, we have the word love. I love the word love coming out for love. For our peace. What's the word of clarity for peace today, love source God? What's the word of clarity for peace? We have bliss. Bliss for peace. The word bliss coming out for peace. For happiness, love source God, what is the word of clarity for our happiness today? Oh, it is union, love, bliss, union. The bottom of the deck is unfulfilled. So something had been unfulfilled. It's not done yet. There is more love in this available. Go work with the love. Work with the love. Sit in your bliss. Sit in peace. Peace is where you're blissful. You know, we need to stay in this energy. There are dark agents out there that would like to remove us out of that love, peace, and happiness energy. But we have the skills and tools, the schools. We have the schools. We have been schooled. We have the skills and tools necessary to be able to sustain this energy for ourselves. We are at a doorway to a new beginning, and this love is opening it up. Staying in peace, staying in bliss is opening it up. Being in union with happiness, working with happiness, putting more happiness into the unions that we have. This is helping us to move through this door into a whole new world. Yeah, that one. The referee said, flag on the play. It's time to change this shit today. Something's got to go, and we're going to get this thing back on the road. So I'm hearing on the road again. Just can't wait to be on the road again. And so with that, it's like some of y'all are really feeling like, I'm so tired of being here. I want to go somewhere. I want to be somewhere. I want to do something else. Don't worry, this thing is gonna get back on the road, but at this time there is a flag on the play, and stay inside your door. This is also giving me that Passover energy of, is your spiritual door marked with the spiritual blood of the Lamb? No, please do not go sacrifice any of God's creatures. However, if during Bible times it was in a physical representation, now it's definitely in a spiritual representation. And how is that happening? Headspace, water. Ooh, headspace, water. There's some things that needs to be said. People needs to say some things, and you need to cough it out. There's something on your mind that you need to say. Get it out. This is to somebody you know, somebody close to you. You got to get it out. And it's going to be hard to say. It might make it feel like your breath is being taken away, but you got to say your truth. Now is not the time to pussyfoot around what you know. You know deeper spiritual truths. And to help get this thing on the road again, we're going to have to help open up some of this information. This is why we have this information. This is why we have this knowledge. This is why we have this spiritual connection and this calm within us. So the overall major arcana we have is the Chariot. The Chariot always meets with success. Keep control over your faculties. Which faculties? Your mental faculties, your emotional faculties. Do not allow anyone to come in and drive the vessel of your life. Now's the time for you to be balanced so you can continue to move forward and get back on the road again. It's saying you're going to be able to get back on the road again. Okay. So whatever that means, I feel like somebody is literally dealing with a truck driver and you're like separated because these truck drivers. Let's just take one quick second to pour some blessings over our truck drivers. Thank you, truck drivers of the world, because the truck drivers of the world are really helping keep us all in motion. Yes, please, and thank you. We are deeply grateful for our truck drivers around the world keeping us fed, right? And they're working a lot, as there's a lot of consumption right now. The bottom of the deck is the world. This whole thing is about moving past blockages and bringing balance to the world so that we can move forward, so that we could progress as a world community. So a lot of people have neglected their families, their spirituality. This whole opportunity is available to have us go into the door that we never wanted to go in before. Remember, love came out for love. Like Love Source God is like, I'm all up in this. I'm with you. Just pay attention. Just turn your attention to me. God is letting us know, like, we are supported. God, and in our happiness with the union coming out, I'm also getting like, Love Source God is letting us know, I'm working with you. I'm helping you. I'm here with you. Just give some gratitude. Give some praise for the fact that you are in actually a pretty good position. I saw a meme on Facebook that's coming to my mind right now, and the meme said something to the effect of, y'all kept wishing for longer weekends. Congratulations, you got it. I'm just saying. So thank you. We're going to bless our truckers. Let's take just another moment to bless the others who are keeping our country going and helping us to be able to take care of ourselves. Let's take care and bless right now all of those who are in charge of our food. And you know what? I know that there is some underground dark energy trying to contaminate us by our food, but I really want you to remember to pray over your food, people. Pray over your food. Pray over your water. Thank you, Lord God, for this food. Thank you for this water, that it does my body good. We're so thankful and grateful. And the minute you pray over your food and your water, it must bless you as you have blessed it. Your power is more. Love Source God is more than anybody's trying to infiltrate, trying to get up in your system, trying to change anybody's chemicals. If you think somebody's chemicals is more powerful than the word of God, you got another thing coming. I'm just saying. And when you pray over it, you bless it, then Love Source God is all up in it, and it cannot have any adverse effects upon you. Praise your air. Praise your environment. Praise everything you consume. Stop and say a prayer over it. Have you given thanks for your home? Have you praised the walls of your home and your windows and your air? I'm just saying, like, we're getting a little exaggerated. Let's calm it. Let's calm it back down. Let's get more into our feminine energy. Thank you, Love Source God. Woo-wee. Let's see what is the feminine message. We're going to use the Good Tarot today for the feminine message. This is dealing with our inner world. This is dealing with our emotional state, our spirituality. So let's see what is the message today for the feminine. Love Source God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, first thing I do, it come over. Queen of Air. You have wisdom. You have knowledge. Fill your communications with wisdom and knowledge. And this again says, bless it, bless it, bless it. Put the power of God in it. Put the power of God in it. Put the power of the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be in it. You're most important. Look, they finna try to vaccinate y'all. I'm letting you know. And others have been saying it. It's been going on for years. They're going to try to vaccinate you. You don't want that shit. What you want is this right here. This is a real vaccination. Put God up in it. Corona, crown. Is your crown full of virus, your crown chakra, or do you hear God speaking? Can you understand the messages that you're getting? That it's all good. I got you. You are more important than all the birds, in all the trees, in anywhere on earth. I got you. Loso says, I got you. When you go to the store, they're going to have what you need. They're going to have exactly what you need. I went to the market the other day and we hadn't had no rice. This is the house of Korean kids. We ain't had no dang rice. Mixed Korean kids. We mixed race up in here. We ain't racist because we're too damn mixed up to be racist. Anyways, these Korean kids ain't had no rice since this BS began. And so we go to the store and I'm looking at the shelves and finally I find rice. I'm like, oh, yay, they have rice. But what is this little tiny bag? I'm used to buying 50-pound bags of rice. The 50-pound bags of rice are sold out. And I'm just staring at the shelves like it's going to change or something. And do you know why I'm staring at the shelves? It changed. It was about 5 to 10 minutes right before the store was closing. And this man right in front of my eyes took the exact type of rice I like, Calrose rice. That's what my mother always prepared for us. So he took a bag of Calrose rice about this big and put it on the shelf right in front of my eyes. And immediately I said, oh, thank you, Lord, thank God. Oh, you put rice in this Calrose rice. It's just what I wanted. I was like, I bet you got more, don't you? Can I get 2 bags, please? And then one of my daughter's friends blessed us, brought us over some rice. One of my friends had blessed us and brought us over some rice. I'm just saying, when you need it, it'll be there. When you need it, it'll be there. If you have this mentality of wisdom, faith, and trust in love source God, the divine creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. Are you casting out the spell, speaking out from your lips the power that God has all your needs met and you always have everything you need? Or are you casting the spell, speaking out into your existence something where you're missing something, where you're lacking? Oh man, there's so many that need to learn this still. And guess what? The way that we can help them learn is by being this way ourselves. Hold that energy. Lustrous God got me front, back, side to side, up, down, and all around. I'm blessed. I walk around this thing blessed. That's why I walk around this thing smiling. I don't care what you're feeling. I'm in my space of wisdom, divine wisdom, creative wisdom, in tune with the higher power. Lustrous God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. Yes, please, and thank you. The bottom of the deck is the moon. Ooh, what I tell you. Your intuition been telling you, you're good, you're good, you're good. Don't stress about this. When you go to get it, when you need it, it's going to be there. Don't worry about this. You got this. And Lustrous God going to find ways to meet your needs. But are you casting that out of your lips, speaking that into your existence? Are you breathing that energy of trust and faith at this time? It's more important than any other time because the changes we're going through on earth right now, all of the history has been pointing to this. All the prophecy has been speaking of this time. And no, everything will not be destroyed, but the only things that will survive will be those that are in alignment with Lustrous God, creator of all that ever is, was, would be, or could be. You can contract some shit if you believe that you are vulnerable to it. Your headspace is everything. Your faith is everything. And you're knowing and you're knowing and you're knowing. And that is the most powerful thing you can do for yourself. And when they try to come around and inject you with some shit, it'll be up to you. But I believe that you're going to hear Love Source God say, you don't need none of it. You heard? Because that's what I heard. I'm just saying. Whew, I shared on my YouTube channel today. Go to my stream and you'll find a video that I shared from the Water Star Vibes page. I've had some of my own prophetic dreams that are in harmony with her dream. That's why I was so motivated to share her dream. I don't know her whole message. It's so profound. And I know she is got a true divine download. Like God has given her the message because I've had 2 different major long dreams that coincided with this message. Okay, so be aware. And the most powerful thing you can do to be aware is keep this thing on. Crown chakra, third eye chakra, keep it on because God is speaking to you. God is always speaking to you. And when it feels like, ooh, I can't go there. Yeah, that's God saying, no, don't go there, baby. I got you. You don't need to go there. That's not for you. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. You must consent. You must consent. And if you're not consenting, that's where you have your power. You don't have to consent to have your consciousness, blocked, desensitized, to have your spirit desensitized, to have your body violated by monitoring devices or any other such things that they want to try to put on you. And you can pray over everything. I'm just saying, you can pray over everything unless God's going to bless you. So the outer world, the masculine energy, right now we're taking this as the outer world, outside. What is the outside doing? What is the outside doing? They got the 2 of Wands. Spread your wings. The Two of Wands is about making a choice to do something different, going in another direction, stretching yourself to see what your dreams feel like. So there's some people out there in the world right now where we're all up in this divine wisdom. We're knowing our intuition. We're in tune with the moon. We're understanding the intuitive messages. We know God's vibration. You might hear God's voice, or you might know God's communication to you just through claircognizance, and you don't know why you know what you know, but you know you always be right. Or maybe it's just your chakras going off, and your gut starts to spin, and you know that's not somewhere I need to go in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are in tune with that. Now the outside world is stretching to reach for that. They are on a path. So we don't want to condemn them by the words we speak out. That's not in harmony with this energy of wisdom. That's not in harmony with Lesser's God. So we don't want to condemn them or doom them and gloom them. We want to bless them. So maybe you're in the market, right? And they're scared to go out to the market, but they're going to go. They got to find their bravery and their courage, and they go to the market. They might have their masks on and stuff, and here you are. You ain't got no mask on because you like, Lesser's got me. I'm not susceptible to it. I'm safeguarded. I was born safeguarded. Y'all don't even know, right? So here you are. You're going to say something beautiful to help be that guiding light, to help spread the message that, you know what? Lesser's God has us. We being in tune with that higher vibration, we can radiate that out. Just even if maybe you can't say it to the person, maybe you can't literally speak it, but you could think it. You could bless this person. You see somebody in fear, help calm them. You see somebody who you can't help calm. How about just think, Lesser's God, thank you for blessing this person with some calm. Thank you for blessing this person with some wisdom. Thank you, Lesser's God, for blessing this person, period. Because this is about the world. Remember, this is about the world and the door that has been closed. We're standing at it now. What is this about? This is about getting control of our vessels. Ooh-wee. And as I said, what is your vessel? It's the physical body, which your spirit is greater than, because your spirit is Lesser's God energy. Yeah, you connected to Lesser's God. And this is about people trying to control your vessel. They might tell you with their laws where your vessel can go and what time it can be there and how many rolls of toilet paper you can get. But what they can't do is tell you how you can think and how you can feel and what you can believe in and where your faith is. They can't do that. So this is something going on around the world. This is something where people in the world right now are being brought to see the light. If they want to make it through, this is the way to get to it. The bottom of the deck is the Emperor, the lead card, Major Arcana number 4. This is that energy of authority, of power. And look, this is telling me what I'm hearing is this card right now, because Major Arcana is like circumstances of the world, right? This is what the universe, what Lesser's God is presenting to mankind. What is it presenting? A new authority. This is presenting the opportunity to stand up and lead. If you're attracted to watching these messages, if you're somebody who watches this channel, you are a leader, a spiritual leader in your community, in your home, in your environment. You are a spiritual leader. Now is the time to step up and lead. Lead in what? Lead in this love energy. I'm just saying, like, this is why you know. Lead in what? Lead in this intuitive guidance that you've received, that Lesser's God has given to you, that shows you like what to do, how to be in faith and wisdom. Now, this doesn't mean that we're going to badger people. I've had that experience. I've lived that path already. If they want it, they're going to be brought to you. If there's something you're supposed to say, it's going to come out of you. You're not going to be able to hold back. Other than that, the most important thing we can do at this time is stay in our divine mind. Okay? So let's get into a story. Y'all want a story? Let's get into a story. Let's get into a life experience. What's going on in the world today that you want me to talk about? I'm going to use my Tarot of the Cloisters. Wow. Ace of Pentacles is what's going on in the world today. Your experience is new opportunity. This is a new opportunity that can grow. So where you find yourself right now, this is a gift from God. If somebody says, this is a gift from God. Yes, this is a gift from God. To have a fresh start, a new perspective, a new beginning founded in your real 3D experience, but brought in from the spiritual realm. So somebody is literally going to get a gift. Just like the rice that my daughter's friend dropped off for us today. It could be that. It could be that simple. Maybe you needed something and God's going to send somebody to you with it. Somebody was looking for a source of income and you done figured out how to have a new source of income. You just made a whole new business today because you got this divine idea of how to do that. Somebody needed some toilet paper and your neighbor or your cousin was like, cuz, I got some toilet tissue for you. Let me bring it over. This is a gift from God in whatever way it is. It's a blessing. And yes, thank you. Give yourself permission to receive all your blessings. A lot of you don't believe that you're worthy of your blessings. Your blessings are so huge that it frightens you almost. Stand in your mirror, give yourself permission to receive all your blessings, because Luster's got a lot of blessings for you. And trust and believe, those blessings that are for you to utilize in this world. It is only good, right, and fair that people who have love, peace, and happiness as their foundation should have extreme wealth. Why? Because, if you're founded in love, peace, and happiness, you go and spend it to create more love, peace, and happiness. If you are a person who loves humanity, you're going to spend it in ways that personality is going to show. Because remember, money in Pentacles definitely talks about money. Money is the amplifier of the heart condition. Money is the amplifier of where your heart is. Because if you evil, if you want to look up some conspiracy theories or all this stuff, these evil people with all this money, why are things the way they are? Because the evil people had all the money. And we've been channeling this for a long time. There is going to be a redistribution of wealth and power. And I really see that we are in that somehow. We don't need to know the details and nuances. It's too much for our brains to comprehend. God is rearranging things for a redistribution of wealth and power. Why? So we could flood this planet with that positive energy. When a person who is in touch with love source, God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, grounded in love, peace, and happiness, passes off anything, even including dollar bills. You have transmuted the energy of it just by your vibration. So God is working on this planet through us, through the things that we pass through our hands even. But also, remember, through the state of our mind. And I'm being shown there's a scripture in the Bible. I can't quote you exactly where it's at or word for word. But basically it says, only God knows the thoughts of your mind. Those are blessed and safe and protected. Others cannot really get in there. God knows the truth within you and is drawing that out and going to give you what you need to express it. This Pentacle is what you need to live your truth, to grow in this energy. It's a fresh start. In other words, this is also, you're blessed, safe, and protected in this. There's angel wings behind this. You're blessed, safe, and protected in this. You are being held in the hands of God right now. All right. The next message we have for us today is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands. And yesterday we did all that 444 meditation. A bunch of people did their prayers, their affirmations, their meditations around the world yesterday. And do you know, for whatever reason, my intuition went off on my grandson, my 4-year-old grandson, who was the one doing the singing bowls with me, amazingly. My 4-year-old grandson says to me this morning, he says, Grandma, 4 plus 4 is 8. And I said, huh? I didn't hear him clearly. I was in the kitchen. I had the water going. I'm washing dishes and stuff. And he said, Grandma, 4 plus 4 is 8. And I said, huh? And Prince said, Grandma, Quentin said 4 plus 4 is 8. And I was like, okay. My intuition said 4 plus 4 is 8. And I know I've said this over and over again, but yesterday was the 444. And it's like there was a connection This is showing that to me. There was a connection between everything we did and less source God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. We are 8 years from 2012. 2012, the Christ consciousness of his final commandment, that you should love one another as I have loved you, should you also love one another. He said, this is the new commandment, and put a period on it. God, Jesus loved and dealt with people who were considered to be outlaws, people who are considered to be criminals, people who are sickly. Jesus dealt with the ones that the rabbis and the Pharisees would not touch or even look at. And so in that manner, we are to love our humanity. And 2012, Christ consciousness, that started being put into every human mind in 2012. We are in 2020. There's the 8 that Quentin was talking about. 4 plus 4 equals 8. 4 is a number of stability. It's about foundations. It's about your heart chakra. It's about your home. Everybody in their heart, in their home right now. 8 is the number of power, momentum, movement, action. Things are being put into action. And 8 years of this Christ consciousness just settling in the minds of the human being, in the hearts of the human being, allowing them to choose it or work against it. Now it's time for action. You've been growing your intuitive abilities. You've been growing your capacity to love. You've been growing your connection to lustrous God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. Ain't no time like right now to use all that. The bottom of the deck right now is the sun. And the sun is about consciousness. And what would Jesus cry? Oh, the Son of God. Oh, so Christ consciousness. Oh, okay. I'm just saying, like, did you catch that message? I hope you caught that message. If it was for you, you caught the message. Now is the time, people. We are in a new beginning. The 4 of Wands brings in celebration. The Ace of Pentacles brings in fresh new beginnings. Starts in your physical, real life. Something you could taste, touch, and feel. Taste, touch, and feel. Doing new things. A reason to celebrate. This new beginning for Earth is to be celebrated, people. Do not sit up there and mourn. Do not sit up there and be weary and scared. Now is not the time. You are men and women of faith. You know God is real. God is not some old man sitting on a hill to you, or some black letters on a white page to you. God is real to you. And you are guided by that every day. And that awareness, that Christ consciousness is coming realer and realer. They have tried to take God out of life, and honey, that shit don't work. You cannot get rid of all that you are. Listen, God is what you are. God is in everything. How you going to try to remove God from everything? No. It's a new day, people. Celebrate this new beginning. So until further notice, God's given us a message that we have received before. Until further notice, celebrate everything. Yeah, this unspeakable word too, that we the nameless, and all that comes with it, and all the other nameless shit that's been going on. We ain't gonna even focus on that no more. We ain't gonna give our voice to that. We're not gonna give our words to that. What we're gonna give our words to is praise. Let's trust God. Everybody is becoming aware of their Christ consciousness. They're coming aware of love. They're growing in love. They're healing their families. They're taking care of their homes. They're taking care of themselves. They're having time to pray and meditate and get into their spiritual focus. They're having time to be creative in a beautiful way. They're learning the power of their mind space. They have painted their doorway with the blood of the Lamb. You know what I'm saying? Like the Passover in the Bible times that was happening back in the Old Testament was all about taking a literal blood of the Lamb and paint it around your doorway. And if you did that, then the angel of death would pass over your firstborn son. Well, guess what? Nowadays, we don't paint our doorposts with the literal blood of the Lamb. It is the Christ consciousness, which is, this is the new commandment. Love one another as I have loved you. This you should do to one another also. That is it. Okay. Oh, let's just go. Give us a miracle now message. We need a miracle. What is our miracle now message for today? We're going to close this reading out with this miracle now message for today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's just God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. Thank you, thank you, thank you, mommy and daddy. All right, here we go. Miracle now. Woo! When in doubt, I choose to see peace. When in doubt, I choose to see peace. And what was in our peace position today? Bliss. Bliss. There is bliss in it. And I'm hearing you cast the spell from your lips. Remember, cast the spell. Words of spelling. Cast the spell. What else is possible in this for my bliss? Some of y'all don't know what to do with yourself. Ask God to show you what else is possible in this for my bliss. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's just God for all that you do for us, whether we are aware of it or not. And that's a beautiful thing. Woo, I love this. I love the message I just heard for us. Whew. Whether they know it, accept it or not, like let's just God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, is blessing every bit of humanity. The difference between us is them is we're consciously aware of it. We're constantly looking for the evidence of it. And because we're constantly looking for it and we're being full of careful about what we go looking for, we're finding it. Whoo, love it. This is what I have for you today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Dankeschön. And thank you. Love you. Bye.